All right. So discussing my public perception on attorneys survey. So I got 10 results from anonymous people. They took on average 3.5 minutes to complete this survey. Only 3 of the 10 had anybody in the family that are attorneys, and there's only 2 people out of all 10 people that have ever hired an attorney. It's a 50-50 split on the people that have had family and the people that don't have family. So one person that's hired an attorney has family that's an attorney, and the other person that's hired an attorney does not have family that is an attorney. So that doesn't really have any correlation there. On a scale of 1 to 10, the majority threw it from an 8 to a 9 to a 10. One person gave it a 10, one person gave it a 4. So, and a couple gave them a 5. So it's kind of a nice mid to high, more leaning towards the high. If you've ever hired a lawyer, what is your opinion of a legal profession or profession, higher or lower after your experience? Across the board, the two people that responded to that one that actually hired an attorney, they both had a more positive view after dealing with an attorney. So luckily they had good experiences, which helps the public, definitely helps the public perception of attorneys. Everybody who answered the ethical question, which is everybody here, all the 10 answered, and all 10 said that attorneys are ethical. They're ethical because let's see some examples. They're trying to achieve justice. They're trying to make the world a better place. They're trying to help individuals, independent of how tarnished their image is. They're trying to help those people still receive justice, and we're seeing just good positive reviews on that one. So that's good that the public overall generally believe, when asked, they're going to tell you that they believe attorneys are ethical. But on the flip side, people, their opinion that they think everybody else thinks of attorneys, everybody kind of thinks that people understand that most people think that attorneys are misunderstood, or that they're the center of a lot of jokes. But they think that deep down, people think that people are going to be grateful if they could have an attorney, but they're going to joke about it first. So that's that. As for myself, I do not have a close relative who's an attorney. I have never hired an attorney. I do think attorneys are ethical. I work in personal injury, and I see that every day that we get these options between getting more money for the client or getting more money for the firm, and most of the time I see the attorneys leaning towards the getting more money for the client, which is nice to see in the firm I work for. But I could see why it could be tempting for people to make the other decision, especially when the client would have no idea. I see that people, a lot like the other responses, the public perception of attorneys is a little bit tainted because of attorneys like, as they would say, the ambulance chasers, and because of maybe TV shows and those public defenders and stuff like that. I don't know, but I think overall people have a good opinion of attorneys. Deep down, I think on the surface, they're going to be the center of a lot of jokes, but